Hello, great people. Are you aware that you are owing 619,500 naira? Yes, you heard me correctly. I'm referring to you. You that you are watching me. You are a Nigerian, right? Okay. If that is the case, you are owing 619,500 naira. Oh, you're asking how? The latest data released by Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, NBS, shows that if the national debt of Nigeria, the money that Nigeria is owing foreign institutions and countries, if it is being shared per head on every Nigerian is owing 619,500 naira. Now, let me break it down for you. Nigeria's total national debt as at now is 134 trillion. 134 trillion. That means that if you don't understand what 134 trillion means, million, when you get to 999 million, then you go to 1 billion. Then when you now get to 999 billion, then you reach 1 trillion. So it means that you must have 999 billion in about 140 places. Imagine that kind of humongous amount of money. So if they share this money per head, that means that you and I and every member of your family, everybody you know, are owing 619,500. You are asking, perhaps you are asking yourself, what I've asked myself that, how am I owing this money? And Nigeria has not done anything for me. I don't know, maybe you are lucky. In fact, I was even thinking that, maybe I'm even born unlucky. Maybe, now my shakara make me lose. Because some of you that have collected money during vote buying, na case still better pass my own because at least na don collect small, even if na 5,000 dem give you during the election, at least you don collect something. So if you minus it from the 619,500, at least it is still something. Those of you that used to mix APC rice with PDP maggi, you are guilty. Now you are still better than me, if I can use that word. Yeah, you are better than me because at least you still collect rice, you still collect maggi, right? You collected during when PDP was in power, you collected during when APC was in power. At least you don't chop smart of the money. But me, I didn't collect APC rice, I didn't collect PDP groundnut oil, I didn't do vote buying. So that means that I'm at a total loss. But on a more serious note, let us look around us. Where is this 134 trillion naira? We can hardly see do you know what 134 trillion is? And we cannot see the effect around us. So the question is, where is this money? I will tell you where to trace that money, how to track it. But you want to ask yourself that why is there nothing to show for this fund around us? And don't forget that that is the money that government is owing, 134 trillion. As government is owing that money, government is also making money. You know that we are earning money from oil. That one is an aside. We are generating internally generated revenue. That one is an aside. Tax and other ways of making money. So it is not the 134 trillion that is in the coffers of government. Government is making money locally as well. So you want to ask yourself that why is it that this 134 trillion is not showing around us? And as economists, will say that you should always borrow for capital expenditure. That means that you should not borrow to consume, right? You should not borrow for recurrent expenditure. Recurrent expenditure is you want to pay salary. You understand that you shouldn't borrow for such a purpose, that you should borrow for capital project. The question is, which capital project is around us that warrants that 134 trillion? There's nothing to show. If you look at it, just look around you. If you go to the police stations, you have to be the one sometimes to buy the booklet that they will use to write statement. And don't even forget that now most police stations in same countries have gone digital. They have computers. But in Nigeria, they are still using paper to write in every police station. The police station is not as developed, it's not as fortified as it should be, and the DPO will not use his money to go and be buying materials. He won't use his salary to run the police station. Look at the schools. Just look around you. Whether it is university, whether it is private, whether it is public, the educational system is in comatose. Look at the hospitals. There's nothing to show. The hospitals across the country, right? There is insufficient equipment, lack of adequate personnel. All these things are there. Look at the airport. You know, Nigeria airport is one of the worst that I can say that I've been to in my life. One of the worst. So you now ask yourself that where is this money, this 134 trillion, that you now say that I'm owing 619,500 for emphasis. For emphasis, and I repeat, Nigeria has not done anything for me. I don't think I've benefited something of 20,000 naira from Nigerian government since I was born. In fact, this COVID period, I wasn't in Nigeria at that time. I collected 3 doses of vaccine. It is another country that gave me, that was generous enough to give me that COVID-19 vaccine. So if I had even collected the vaccine in Nigeria, maybe I would say, Nigerian government has done something for me. So you want to ask yourself that, okay, even if it is recurrent expenditure that you use the money for, we should be able to see the impact. Because now, government still has a pending agreement with the lecturers. The lecturers are clamoring, our agreement, government is owing us. Not only the lecturers, the doctors. They will also cry out, government, you must pay us. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. And apart from that, you could look around you. Every association, every public institution has one grievance or the other, or one demand or the other from government. And the demand dates back to years. So even if you look at it from the aspect of recurrent expenditure in terms of settling people, paying them well, government has not met up. And if you now go to capital expenditure, the evidence is not there. Where is this fund? These funds are in inflated contracts. I'm going to give you like six points. Inflated contracts. Have you not noticed that the project that you will do for 1 million naira, if government want to do that same project, they can say that project that you, a private team will do that did for 1 million, they can say they want to spend 200 million. And you'll be wondering that, wait, but this same project, I did it, it cost me about 1 million. Why do government want to spend 200 million? Knowing fully well that government have more resources than you. Government controls the police, the army, the military, so government will not pay money and all that, right? And government is in better position to bargain. But government project is usually more expensive. That is where some of this money is. Go and look during the period of Buhari, go and look into the books. How much did they use to construct Lagos-Ibadan Expressway? The little part that Buhari did, go and check. Go and look at other same African countries that we have same weather, same soil texture. Go and look at how much they used to construct similar roads. You will want to collapse. And at the end of the day, these heartless politicians will put our mothers, our sisters, our grandmothers inside the sun when they want to commission those roads and give them cheap Ankara. You can imagine, apart from inflated contract, where is this money? This money is what is being used to fund the luxury life of public officials. Look at the amount of cars that is being maintained. If a public official is passing by, look at the amount of cars. Look at the amount of policemen. Look at the resources that is being put into protecting these guys. Look at the legislature. Every one of them collected jeeps that is worth over 100 million naira. Each of them per month is being paid 14 million. Look at Kashim Shettima, the vice president, living in a house that is worth about 21 billion naira. Look at Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Despite all the number of presidential fleets that we have, he still bought a new presidential jet. Look at the same Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He bought Escalade for himself from public force, from public purse. And you'll be wondering that what happened to the car that Buhari was using as president? At least we've seen videos of Buhari during public function. You know those slicky Benz that, Buhari will come out from. Those Benz usually do any rigorous work. If Buhari leaves Aso Rock, he will from there maybe go to Eagle Square, National Assembly, or maybe they use the Benz to pick a foreign dignitaries at the airport. And I'm not sure that, no, they won't even use Buhari's official car. They won't use it. They will use another car, right? So you want to ask that, what happens to the car that Buhari was using? Car will never do any major work. Car will no they go anywhere. That car, I'm sure, I've not moved from Lagos to Abuja before. If Buhari is coming to Lagos, he will use the presidential jet or an helicopter. So you want to ask yourself that, why do you have to buy another jet? Now, where is the money? Unnecessary presidential jet, I can use that as theory. Where is the money? This money that they say Nigeria is owing is in sectional project, unnecessary project. You collect money in the name of all Nigerians, then you will use it to do projects that will not bring direct impact to all Nigerians. When Buhari was building rail track to Maradi, you want to ask yourself, how does building rail track to Maradi, how does it benefit Nigeria? But because he has close ties with Niger Republic, he is using money of Nigeria, the money that you and I are expected to pay back, he's using it to build that particular train. And when you talk, some people will say, oh no, don't talk. You can see now. You can see what is happening. So sectional project, that's where the money is. Unnecessary project that won't impact the quality of life of the generality of Nigerians. When Buhari was in power, the country that has good economic value or good economic impact with Nigeria is actually Benin Republic, right? So you would expect that a leader that is national in orientation will naturally build tracks from Lagos to Benin Republic, right? If there is need for it. But Buhari built it in to Niger, Maradi. So you can imagine that. Why is he doing this thing? So your money is in sectional project. Where is the money? The last point is it is in foreign bank account. All these your politicians, some of them that are stealing your money, you will hear that Ifeanyi Okowa has been, arrested for 1.6 trillion naira fraud. The other day, Honorable Ewo, one of the politicians in Rivers State, alleged that Wike, during his administration, stole over 2 trillion naira. You can imagine. Wale Edu said that 25,000 is being shared to 25 million Nigerians, which means that 1 out of 8 Nigerians have collected 25,000 naira. I've done a video about it. I've asked. I'm yet to see anybody that collected that 25,000 naira. Just one person. So you can see where all this money is. By the time you trace it, it is this money that some of the politicians are using to buy house in US, in UK, in Dubai, and the gullible Nigerians will fail to hold them accountable. The gullible Nigerians will be acting foolishly. The gullible Nigerians, when you speak, they will say, oh, don't speak, oh, you are a Yoruba man, this, that, When Buhari was there, oh no, and the Sultan of Sokoto will come and say, don't criticize your leaders, leave them to God. Well, may God help us. I'm owing, you are owing. So everybody is owing anyway. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politics with Dr. Omoshola Deji. Dr. Deji is a political scientist with a PhD in political science, and this is where we analyze politics and happenings in the polity. Do well to subscribe, do well to turn on your notification button, do well to catch up with my past video, and watch out for great, interesting videos from me. Till I come your way again, I'm just around the corner. And of course, you already know. that I love you all sincerely.